Today, I'm going to show you how to take care of a potbelly pig. Let's go.
I'm Becky. I used to live in the consumer rat race just like you. But one day, I had enough, so I sold it all, moved to the country, and built my own log cabin with my own two hands. Now, I spend my time discovering new ways to live a simple, healthy lifestyle with more free time and way less stress. Then, sharing what I've learned with you. Welcome to Becky's Homestead.
When you first get a potbelly pig, the best thing to do actually with any animal is you make friends with them. The best way to make friends with an animal is through food. You don't just want to be a goodie dispenser and just give it food. What you have to do is you sparingly give it treats, and then it's always looking to you for another treat. But sometimes you don't give it a treat, you just give it a pat and a love. Potbelly pigs can become very friendly, very nice, to where you can pet them. Now, if I didn't have the treats, he's oinking like that because he's not stupid. Neil's like, I am a pig after all. I don't want a belly rub, I want a cookie. But if I didn't have the treats, I could give him a belly rub and he'd roll over and enjoy that. Another thing that you're gonna have to do when you keep a potbelly pig as a pet is you're gonna have to trim their toenails. You don't have to do it often if you build a big enough pen where they can walk around a bit. They will wear them down a bit. But I'd say for Neil, we probably trim his little toes like, I want to say once every 2 or 3 years. We don't do it often, but when it comes time to trim those toenails, get earplugs, because when you catch them and hold them, they scream so loud. Your instinct is just to let them go. And I'm sure they know that, and that's why they do it. Whoops, I dropped a cookie. Neil says, no problem. A lot of people advertise potbelly pigs. And when you go to get a pig, even if it's a big hog, like I raised the big meat hogs in the back there, they all look the same when they're little. They're little tiny piglets. So a lot of people will knowingly sell one that's half potbelly pig and half hog as a potbelly pig. And you won't know until it's like 1 or 2 years old, probably 2. It just keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, like Neil's full grown. I'm in Neil's pen. Neil's pen is 30 by 40. So I just want to show you how big it is, that he has plenty of room to walk around, and it does help wear his little toenails down. You know, a mistake a lot of people make when they get a pet is they just don't give it a big enough pen. Don't forget this part, because this part is very important. The little kiddie pool. They need to lay down and get wet like that because they don't sweat. And as you can see, he's comfortable, fairly comfortable with me being, they feel vulnerable when they lay down. So he's fairly comfortable with me being this close when he lays down. He is so adorable to me. I want to go over there and pet him and love him, but they don't like that, so I control myself. But that is so cute to me, his little chubby butt sitting in the pool. And as you can see, I put the water kind of in a shady corner. Oh, he wants to get sand on him now. Neil, you're so cute. I put the water in a shady corner, so when he spills the water, not only does he have his water, but this gets like a little muddy, wet area. That is why his water gets so dirty. Look, he wants it dirty. Water, sand, water. You do it on purpose. And I leave him alone because I figure he knows what he likes. And I don't try to interfere with that. I let him be a pig. He knows what he likes. What the pig will do, whether it's male or female, is they will build up the earth using hay, like these weeds when they dry out, he'll put them in there, and they'll build a mound up. And then on top of that mound, they'll make like a little nest on top of that. Because he's not stupid, he knows when it rains, he wants to be up a little bit. Also, when I make a shelter for an animal, I live in Florida, so I don't need a completely closed-in shelter. if I did, I would make sure I put windows in it so they don't feel claustrophobic. And I don't touch that. I don't clean that out of there. I leave him alone with his nest because that's his home. And like I said, I just respect him and he knows it. Neil is my pet and I love Neil so much, and I've had him for so long, so obviously we're never gonna eat Neil. The thing you can determine if your little potbelly pig's too fat is don't let the belly ever touch the ground, ever. The mistake people make is they overfeed their potbelly pig because they're constantly begging for food. Or literally, I give Neil that much food in his bowl. And he's very happy to get it every day. And I've had some of my friends be like, that's all you give them? Well, they don't need that much food. And the reason I feed the oats is because the oats aren't as fattening. Of course, he likes the corn the best. It coughed out an oat. Well, slow down. But you have to hold yourself back and just give them little tiny, little treats, and they're just as happy with that instead of just constantly shoving those treats to them. So along with the food in the bowl, I'll show you what I do for Neil. Is I take a little handful and I'll throw it over there like that. Because what that does is he'll go looking around for that, and that satisfies his seeking gene. It also makes him get a little exercise because he'll have to go over there hunting for the food. And of course he's spoiled, so he's gonna stand right here and be like, Mommy, give it to me the easy way. And sometimes I will do a little bit like right around in here, not in a pile. And so he'll have to go pick those little pieces up. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Sign up for Becky's Homestead newsletter. Go to beckysHomestead.com and sign up on the right. You'll get articles, news, and specials from Becky every month. Unsubscribe anytime, no spam. If you like this video, click the like button. It really does help us a lot. And if you want to be notified every time we post a new video, click the subscribe button.
Are you going to do some shopping on Amazon? Start by going through our link to get there. You don't pay 1 penny more, but we get a small percentage. The Amazon link is on the top right of Becky'sHomestead.com. Thanks so much. And also it needs some kind of, oh, Neil, don't get too pushy for the cookie now. I know, that was kind of rude. Look, he got me dirty, like saying not fast enough with the cookies over there. Now I'm gonna give it to Mario because he's being polite. You better stop that, Neil. Come here, here's a cookie for you now. Your nose is all wet, Neil.